Welcome into the News4JAGs podcast. I'm Jamal Saints here alongside Justin Barney. Justin, day 5 in the books, first day with PAGs for the Jaguars, and they're off and rolling now. Intensity's ramping up, guys are off and rolling.
Yeah, it feels, to me, camp really, there's 2 starts of camp. The first day when you're getting out on the field for the first time, and then first day when pads go on.
Yes.
That's the most, to me, the exciting times. You saw the intensity out there today, no tackling, but just the contact. Finally seeing the offensive line do some stuff. So yeah, I think the first day of pads is always that one. I know players probably don't like it because it's that physical, that crazy stuff. And you saw, I don't know if you probably saw it, the whole group of like defensive linemen went over to the ice box during one portion of camp because you know how hot it is out here. And when you throw in those full pads, it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think most of the guys were looking forward to it. I talked to Caleb Ransaw after practice. He said, man, this feels like football. He said, but the Spiders felt like pads to him. So he said, you know, it is what it is. He said he feels like this is real NFL moment will be when he steps foot on the field for the first preseason game. That'll be it for him.
So, you know, Josh, and I've asked players who I've interviewed all throughout camp, rookies, what was your welcome to the NFL moment?
Sure.
Joshua Cephas last year said it was the first time he walked in to the stadium and just walked out through the tunnel and saw how big it was, and there were fans in there cheering and stuff, and he said that was the moment. So I think that first preseason game here against the Steelers on August 7th is going to be really that welcome to the NFL moment for a lot more of these guys.
Fair enough. I mean, I think this was a pretty clean practice all around. Defense technically won. They did keep score for a competitive period. Defense won that 5-4.
Yeah, 5-4.
But I mean, overall, I mean, I don't think it was a bad day for the offense.
No, I don't think so. You know, 2 days ago, we had the troubling practice where Trevor was off. BTJ would, hit the ground hard a couple times and did not hold on to things. I thought that was the low point of all 5 days for the offense. I think the offense has been really consistent, especially these last 2 days. Yesterday, I think they were in symmetry, 17 of 23 for Trevor passing, and Travis Hunter looked good. So I don't feel like it was a bad day for anybody. I thought it was very balanced today.
A couple of injury notes. Liam Coen gave an injury update on Buster Brown. He's going to miss the rest of camp. Luis Rios-Zamet's still been sidelined. Johnny Munt's still sidelined. But I guess this is the first kind of day. I talked to Bashal Tootin yesterday, but missed practice, hanging out with Mason Smith over there working with the trainers. So he's sidelined for a little bit. And he was one of the guys I think we were looking forward to seeing.
Right, and Dennis Gardick too. He's another guy who you hope to get into that kind of that rushing mix. He's been out rehabbing issues from an ACL tear from last year, so not worrisome injuries, but you're like to see these guys. Liam Coen said about Buster Brown, unfortunate for Buster because he was a guy he was really looking forward to seeing and kind of getting involved, but it's next man up mentality in this thing. He mentioned younger guys getting more reps and opportunities because of Buster Brown's absence. So that's what all you can hope for as a coach, to see those younger guys develop in an absence.
All right, let's do our standouts for the day. Let's start with offense today. Offensive standout, you got one?
I don't know if I even have one. To me, it was another day like yesterday. There was not a lot of Parker Washington. I thought it had a little bit more of a down day.
Back to earth.
If I'm giving it, it's probably going to be a Joshua Cephas kind of guy.
Give me Joshua Cephas. I think he had a big day. He caught a couple of deep passes down the field. I think he continues to kind of stack those days. Joshua Cephas, I think, had another really good day in one-on-ones and during the team portion of practice. So I think Joshua Cephas.
Somebody asked us the other day about Trevor Lawrence and the deep ball. To be honest, we haven't seen a lot of Trevor deep balls in camp.
Sure.
There have been few to point out. Not a lot of success on those deep balls. Really better coverage than anything, more than a poorly thrown pass. But a great throw today on a deep ball from Trevor to Joshua Cephas that went for 6. So Cephas continues to stack those really, really good performances.
All right, give me a defensive guy. You got one?
I'm going to keep going cornerbacks. I'm going to go combo. Jordan Lewis and Tyson Campbell for me.
Okay, give me Devin Lloyd. They did a lot of run periods and pretty competitive, and Lloyd just felt like every time there was a play, he was right there ready to kind of blow it up. I think I typed his name, Devin Lloyd meets such and such at the line, more than just a few times. I think Devin Lloyd was real active. I think for a guy who's gotten a lot of criticism along the way, he had a really good day.
Hey, contract year for Devin, and we said it last week when we talked before the season's practice or training camp started. You want to see Devin thrive. They didn't pick up his 5th-year option. I want to see Devin get paid. I want to see him have a career year, kind of like Josh Hines Allen had that career year, got paid.
Sure.
So I'd love to see Devin have that explosive kind of year. He looks heavier to me this year. He looks bigger. He looks more physical.
Somehow I think everybody else was losing weight. He probably lost weight rather than gained.
He looks bigger to me. I don't know if it was pads on, but he just looks
other
bigger
end
to me.
of the spectrum. But that's just me. All right, hey, you want more Jaguars coverage? Make sure you head over to News4JAGs.com, click on the hand Handy Dandy Sports page. You can also check out the Instagram Sports for Jags. There's plenty of content that is off and rolling there. Really easy way to keep up with the Jaguars throughout training camp. Of course, make sure you keep checking for these News 4 Jags podcasts. We'll keep them rolling as long as you keep listening. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.